She's alright, Mr. Jeon. If she had brought you a bit earlier, we could have avoided excess blood loss. That's all. Thank you so much, doctor. I'm fine with any loss in my life, but it's something I can't make up. Thank you very much. One more thing I feel I need to say because this is not the first time I'm seeing this girl. She has been in the hospital before, not for her but with another girl, and they had a good resemblance in appearance. Maybe it's her sister. Yes, doctor, she have a sister. But they would not come alone. They would be accompanied by many uniformed guards, and their behavior was such that they hardly let them breathe. But what is more serious is that her sister is seeking treatment for uterine problems, and what is more troubling is that she has been multiple times. He let out a deep breath at the helplessness that the girl, whom he has to protect like his own sister, has been torn apart by some hoodlums under the cover of a few lies. Maybe if he had known all that back then. It's too late, doctor. Now I can only help a little of what I can do. But none of those who harmed her will see the next sunrise. He was heartbroken when he saw you lying unconscious in that hospital bed, even though you came back to life. Your small, beautiful eyes that filled his days, and your smiles that made him forget all the disguises passed through his mind dimly. Maybe if those life-altering events hadn't happened, we would be happier and happier than anyone else in the world today. You know, Ryan, only true love can hurt like this. That's what hurt me then, and still is. Was it like you were questioning my sincerity then? But if you had sent one word to me, to write on my part, and the guilt you have given me, both are tearing me apart. He sat down in the chair next to you, reminiscing all memories. His brows went through a slight frown as your eyes started moving from inside. He moved the chair more closer, eager to see you opening your eyes. But it was your lips that answered his waiting by uttering those words. I'm sorry, Jungkook. He shut his eyes tight, letting the tears he had been holding on for years flow aimlessly through his already wet cheeks. His earth ached at the thought of you fighting with your guilt even in this situation, and it's not allowing you to even sleep. He brought your hands close to his face, securing them in his, and placed a soft kiss without waking you up. Millions of sorries are waiting for you. Just open your eyes. I have not accepted your apology and will not. It's my turn. You withdrew your hand from him slowly, making him frown again, but you placed your hand above the bandaged wound where you got shot and hissed in pain. You gulped hard before opening your eyes slowly. Because of the difference between what you saw when you opened your eyes and what you saw when you closed your eyes lastly, you looked around and finally your eyes landed on him. You, you brought me here. He slightly nodded, to which you let out a sigh of displeasure which he didn't go unnoticed. Why? Wasn't this what you needed? I needed an end to everything and a release from all this. This is not at all what I wanted. So it is enough to think that the face had brought it here. Fate. Fate is my worst enemy, and that's why I had to go through all this. I still have to depend on it to see my destruction again. It was only as the word rolled out of your tongue that you remembered the faces that has led you to it. Can he have sent him to the place where he should be sent, to the world of no return, to leave us undisturbed? You killed him? Yes, but before he left, he did a good thing. He told me all the truth. Okay, he knew the truth, but whatever you did to him is a betrayal of trust, so you don't feel relieved that he knew the truth. That's what I asked you earlier. I deserve the same punishment. You could have killed me too. If I'm left like this to make my life hell again, I beg you, please. What if I'm using this opportunity to save you from that hell? We were too stunned to answer that question. What? I'm sorry too. Sorry for everything. You held your whimper covering your mouth with your palm. Don't ever say that to me, even if it's let me down, because it makes me hate myself to hear it. It is impossible for you to stop me, so accept my apologies. With that, your mind went blank and you didn't know what to say. You lay there staring at the ceiling above, tears still streaming from your eyes. Don't give room for that guilt, Ryan. If I don't see anything wrong with feeling that you cheated on me, then you don't need to feel guilty about it. Over. It's all over, okay? But now I have one more thing to ask. Even though I have so much power in my hands, I'm afraid to ask it. You looked at him with teary eyes to face his question. Are, are you ready to forget everything and be mine again like before? A never expected question. You never dreamed that he would invite you to such a position in his life again after all this. Are you sure that I will not cheat you again if I have to face this situation again in life? No, even if it is said to have been regained, there will be still cracks in that belief. I have done more than I can hurt you in this life. Do not invite me knowingly. I am moving away. This one word that you forgive me is enough for me to live happily ever after. I won't have a problem if I bring back the happiness of my sister whose life was destroyed in this. Remember that if it's to show me off, I don't need to ask your permission to marry you and live with you. Because I love you and I can't live without you. I waited for the dress you designed and finally I thought I would have to go elsewhere and buy one immediately. What are you saying? Will I forget designing the birthday dress for my one and only niece? Whiny, stop arguing and quickly dress her up. It's almost time for the party. He walked over to you with your one-year-old daughter Danica cradling her in his arms. Jungkook, did you put her to sleep? Won't it be noisy here after a while, so let her sleep. It's like you have a lot of experience looking after babies. After taking good care of this one, I have to treat the future 15 in the same way. What about 20? He laughed out of that for teasing you. Heaven, where is John? He'll reach in time. I still feel like a dream that he has changed for the better. I was very scared for my life when you all selected the son of our enemy who cheated me as my life partner. But God is with us. Everything is going very smooth. Like you, I feel very peaceful and happy. I wanted your life partner, necessarily someone who knows all the misfortunes that have happened in your life. There is no need for us to knowingly cheat on another one. May God bless you to continue happily like this. Time heals almost everything. Give it time.